I tried. I was like, okay, I'm going to stop the music and then start the other music. But then it like took a second to start and I'm like, oh no, moment of silence. Very embarrassing. Embarrassing. Azukashi. I forget what embarrassing is in French. Oh my god, I have to, employment? Job? Yeah. Oh my god. I have been so employed this week. I have been very employed. I can no longer relate to your content. No! I've been so employed this week. I have sat at a computer, which I mean, to be fair, I'm doing right now anyway. I do that in my time off anyway. But I sat at a computer at a desk, in a desk chair. I wrote on Post-it notes. I sat in multiple Microsoft Teams calls. I have answered the phone. What else have I done? What other office things have I done? Oh, I have opened Microsoft Excel. Yeah. Is your office chair at least better so you're not nuking your hips into the void? My office chair, yeah. I'd say, yeah, it's pretty good. Well, I mean, it's substantially better than this one, but that's all chairs. That's most chairs. Okay, hold on. Let's go where I'm visible. I hope my face doesn't do a weird thing. Oh, well, okay. Well, my face did a weird thing. Oh no, we walked into the face doing weird things factory. Hold on. This is what I get for opening VTube Studio and then assuming that no other work needed to be done. Hold on. Okay, there we go. That's better. Why am I so laggy tonight? Okay. egg on your face or something. You know what? Yeah. There's always egg on my face. What do you do if your face is the egg? Yes, good evening to Jake. And good evening to Sylveon. And good evening to Cool Cats. And good evening to DJsMX. And good evening to Panis. And good evening to the Counter Teamer. And good evening to Digitizer. And to Sylvisorex. And to Jake. And to Uphill. And to Not John Stamos. And to Rylinks. And to Baxter Cook. And also to Patamon-san on YouTube. Hello. Good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu. Konbanwa. Congrats on eggployment. But yes, I have been eggployed. I am now eggployed, and that's why I didn't zhong on Monday. I was too busy being eggployed. Is there two Jakes? Why did I say did I hit you twice? Did I hit you twice? Oh no. You know what? It's because you were the first one, and apparently I guess I'm now suffering from short-term memory loss. I know when I was with Bodega, when I went to visit Bodega, I found out. See, personally, when I go to greet people, when I go to greet people, I just like scroll up in chat. I scroll up in chat, and I see where everyone's names are, and I just read them out as they come. Bodega has like an actual extension, so when somebody walks into her chat and says hello for the first time during the stream. Because like obviously Twitch does like the first time chatter thing, but it's like, you know, for that day, for that stream, if someone comes in and says hi, then it will add a name to the list. So that's how she's so good at just like grabbing everybody. Yeah. Is it nighttime there? Hi! Yoru desu. 今、夜の8時5分です。Yeah, hello Egg, was nice to see you at the convention too, however briefly. Yes, I went to Oshi Uplink for one day. I didn't go on the Sunday, I only went on the Saturday. But yes, you're not supposed to reveal trade secrets like that. Oh no! See, I thought Bodega would, before this, to be honest, I just thought Bodega was really locked in. I just thought she was super locked in. Like, I was like, yeah, she's just paying attention. No, she's never paid attention to anything in her life. she's using an OBS plugin. It is 9 a.m. here. Ah, okay. It is morning. Thanks for telling me Eggy isn't controlling the model with a joystick. Is that a thing? Are there people who like control their VTuber models with like a GameCube controller or something? Eggployed? This Eggy? Yippee! Yes! Eggployed! With a reasonable commute. And a desk. And a phone. And a computer. And a supervisor. Yes, I have a job. I am employed. I am so employed. I sat in a Microsoft Teams meeting. Carpeted floors and coffee. Actually, I haven't had coffee this week. They have a coffee maker, but you have to bring your own coffee. It's not like previous Eggy job, which had like one of those like fancy automatic espresso machines. Like, okay, to be fair, the coffee in that one, the coffee that it made wasn't even good. That was the other thing. I know it had less to do. I'm going to work. See you. Ah! 頑張って。仕事に頑張って。私も頑張ります。Yeah, like you own ground coffee or like pods. I think it's a Keurig, I think. I think it might need the pods. It might need the pods. But yeah, carpeted floors and coffee. But yeah, no. The coffee is usually not good, but that's the principle of it. No, here's the thing. I don't think it was necessarily the fault of the machine, though. I think it had more to do with just like... Because nobody else in the office complained about the coffee. That's the thing. I don't know if I was just alone. It was weirdly acidic. It was like this like weirdly acidic blend that I did not care for. Like I literally bought a whole bottle of like vanilla syrup so I could bring it to the office. Specifically so I could bring it to the office and have it because it was the thing that made the coffee palatable. That's why I drink tea at the office. See, no, here's the thing. I wasn't even safe by drinking tea. Because one of the things I also learned, and maybe this might have been, actually maybe it was the fault of the machine. Because, okay, something I learned is that these kinds of machine, there's like a specific process for cleaning it, right? There's this like specific cleaner. And when you run the cleaner, it's pretty much just like you have to like drop this like tablet in and it like dissolves and then it like, I guess it routes the water through all the pipes so that it like cleans out all the pipes. But the thing is that like, it uses the hot water way for that, right? Not the little hole where the coffee comes out. It's the hole where the hot water comes out, which means that if you take hot water from the machine too soon after they finished, it's really bitter. It's like drinking vinegar. It's probably safe to drink, but it tastes really bad. The thing is, this does not affect the coffee. It doesn't affect the coffee, which makes me mad, because as like one of 2 tea drinkers in the office, it meant that like if I go in first thing in the morning and make myself a cup of tea, there was like a 25% chance that it was going to be like undrinkable vinegar water. But this didn't happen to the coffee people. Yeah, our office got a fancy espresso machine, but it requires a ton of maintenance. Yeah, actually, my department was actually the one that was tasked with that. Like, I think the fact that my department was tasked with that is the only reason why I know why the water was sometimes really bitter. Yeah, people are proud of not caring about coffee quality. I don't know, though, because, like, I was in an office of people who, like, in theory would care about it. Like, my manager like bakes cakes in his spare time. Like at the time, my manager at the time. Yeah, he would like bake cakes in his spare time. Oh, thank you, X Ponric. Thank you for blooming for an 8th month. Thank you. I had to switch to green tea because worse hot water wasn't hot enough for black. Oh yeah, that's true. Because green tea you're not supposed to use like super hot water. You get the extra cakes, not for the current job. Well, unless I don't think my supervisor for my current job bakes cakes, but for like the job I work in 2024, he would bake cakes. Like I feel like at some point he was just like coming up with excuses just to have like bring baked goods into the office. It's like, oh, it's Pride Month. I guess I better bake a layered rainbow cake. You're welcome. So, yeah, I think in my mind, I'm like, I feel like he would have been the kind of person. He would have been exactly the kind of person who would care about coffee. Like, and I never heard him complain about it. I don't think I ever heard him complain about it once. But yeah, no, there is a coffee maker here, but you do have to bring your own coffee. Hi, hello, Jilo Jian, hello. Oh, I should change from top chat to live chat. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Oh no, I missed somebody. Hello, Taishi. Hello, Taishi. I don't know why YouTube does not deem you as top chat. But hello, good evening. Tim Hortons is also not good coffee. I mean, yeah, but like I don't think you go to Tim Hortons for good coffee. It's like going to McDonald's for like a good burger, right? Like yeah, it looks at VTuber Wiki. It's a streamer's birthday. Here's a cake. Yeah. It's like, oh, it's someone's birthday. Oh, it's someone else's birthday. Oh, it's anniversary of this. This person's been working at the company for 10 years. Better have a celebration. Yeah. My bro told me yesterday that sometimes he mixes instant coffee with Keurig to make it taste more. I don't know. I've only had one kind of Keurig coffee, and it was, like, fine. I didn't have a lot of thoughts of it. I think my parents had a Keurig for a while, and I went to their place, and I had, like, this, it was like a pumpkin spice coffee. It was one of those coffees that, fools you. It fools you into thinking it's gonna be more flavorful than it is. Not in the sense of coffee flavor, but in the sense that it smells like pumpkin spice, and then you drink it and it just tastes like coffee. I don't know, I've fallen for this so many times. during like the brief amount of time that I worked at a coffee shop, I also did the same thing with like a caramel coffee, where it's like it smells like caramel, and then you take a sip and it just tastes like coffee, and I'm like, I'm scammed. I'm being scammed. This isn't even flavored coffee. This is like scented coffee. Like I'm being scammed. I'm being swindled. How dare? How dare? Yeah, creamers add flavor pretty well. Yeah, but that's different because it's adding. I guess it's adding sugar, right? Because like flavored coffee, I don't know how they do it. Like this air up scent flavored water. Yeah. Because like I definitely remember like having like when I worked at coffee, there was like this caramel blend that they had, and it smelled like caramel. Like you pour a cup and it would smell really sweet. So I remember like thinking like, oh yeah, I could probably drink this black. It's probably fine. No, it just tasted like coffee. Even I added milk because I was just trying to get rid of the bitterness, and it still didn't taste like caramel. It smelled like caramel still. It just tasted like coffee. I don't know how they accomplished this. I don't know how they did it. Because, I mean, in my mind, caramel is the weirdest one for this to happen with, because it's just sugar. Like, caramel is quite literally just, like, sugar sauce. Like, the one thing, burnt caramel is bitter? Maybe, but, like, it still smelled like sweet caramel. Because, like, I understand if this happens with, like, chocolate, right? But, like, no, caramel is quite literally just sugar. It's nothing but sugar. How did you have a caramel blend and it smells like caramel, it smells like sweet caramel, it smells like dessert, and it tastes like not dessert? Good evening, Hickory. Yeah, chocolate is the only flavor I like adding to hot coffee. Bleh. Love a mocha. Yummy chocolate. I like I guess, I don't know. I like vanilla. I like when it's vanilla. What are the other flavors I usually like? Again, maybe this is very white woman of me to say, but I do like pumpkin spice. But like, I don't know, not like it's an everyday thing. Like the thing with pumpkin spice is that it's a very seasonal thing, right? I do like getting the seasonal, I like getting the seasonal lattes, I'll say it. I like when something is there for a limited time and you drink it and you're like, yummy. This is yummy and I'm drinking it because it's the time of year, but if this was around year round, I probably wouldn't order it. Coffee flavor Irish cream, isn't that like minty? I don't know if I've ever had, well I guess I've had like a, I don't know, have I had a peppermint coffee before? I'm sure there's gotta have been, I feel like usually when I order stuff around the holidays, it usually ends up, actually, no, I think I have had a peppermint. No, yeah, but that's like a mocha. That's basically a hot chocolate at that point. I don't know if that counts. Yeah, peppermint hot chocolate is pretty tasty. Yeah, for chocolate, yeah. I just don't know if I've had peppermint with, like, coffee. Like, yeah, I was thinking more like Bailey's. Ah, okay. But, yeah, no, I like when the coffee has, like, nutmeg and the like. Or I don't know if I like floral coffee. I don't think I've ever had coffee with a floral flavor. I don't know if that would be good. I feel like florals are more of like a tea thing, right? To have like lavender or rose flavor. I feel like that's more of a tea thing than a coffee thing. Yeah. Coffee flower flavor. Because like I know coffee, isn't coffee like a fruit? Like aren't coffee beans actually like the dried pit of like some kind of coffee fruit? I wonder how the coffee fruit itself tastes. Someone in my office put lavender syrup in their coffee all the time. Yeah, I mean, I like lavender syrup, and but I like it with tea or with matcha, right? I feel like, I'm not sure if it's like a, I don't know what floral plus like earthy is. I had coffee with floral accents in Japan. I did not like it. It was $10. Unfortunate. The price of experimentation. I'm trying to remember if I've ever had like coffee with floral flavors. I guess there's floral accents, but yeah, I don't know if I've ever had a floral coffee. I thought they were like legumes. Nope, if I remember correctly, it's like there's like a coffee fruit that's apparently like a cherry kind of looking thing, and then the bean is actually like the pit of that. And then they like do all sorts of like drying and processing it and stuff. Yeah. Floral flavors seem a little delicate for coffee. That's what I'm saying. It's more of a tea thing. It's more of a tea thing. I feel like I feel like every time I've been places, usually when they have floral stuff, it's like, here's matcha with like lavender syrup in it. Or like, here's like, you know, rose tea or something. Like, it's very much a tea thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look. Maybe, you know who might have it? Like the one Chinese coffee chain that's opened up in my city that has all sorts of things. They probably have something floral with coffee. Maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll try something there. Because like they have like, what do they got? They have like orange Americanos, which is actually quite good. Or yeah, they have all sorts of things. They probably have something floral and coffee. That probably exists. They have matcha. They have drinks too that are like a mix of matcha and coffee, which are not to my taste, but they keep them on the menu, so somebody out there must be ordering them. I don't know. Matcha and coffee, like, they have a drink that's basically like a latte, but with like a mix of matcha and coffee. And I don't know. It's more of a texture thing than a flavor thing, I think. Because, like, matcha normally has a little bit of graininess to it, right? Like, that's normal for matcha. But that is not normal for coffee, right? Like, if your coffee tastes grainy, something has gone horribly wrong, right? So I think it's a weird thing because it tastes like coffee, but it has that graininess of matcha. So the result is just like, this feels like a poorly made coffee. A poorly made, slightly grassy coffee. Yeah. Turkish coffee can be a bit grainy. Oh, I haven't had Turkish coffee yet. I did once go to a shop that serves it, but then I ordered a hot chocolate instead. Oh, okay, technically it was a mocha. But I did not taste any coffee in there, and I drank it, and I was like, this is a hot chocolate. They literally served it with, like, pieces of cotton candy on top. Like, I'm, like, looking at this, I'm like, I am a child, I guess. Yeah. I've had espresso that was a little grainy. I mean, yeah, but, like, not enough that you can, like, feel the grains in your mouth. Not to the extent that matcha is grainy. A poorly made coffee? Yeah, poorly? Yeah, that you're supposed to pour it. You drink it right out of the pot. But, yeah. I have not had coffee at work. I guess my other concern is that usually, like, I don't know how it works everywhere else, because, like, I would have coffee at the job that had the fanciest automatic espresso machine. I would have coffee there because the milk was already in the machine, right? Like, you didn't have to, I mean, obviously somebody had to come by and, like, refill the milk, but, like, you didn't have to, like, keep a thing of milk in the fridge, right? Like, even if you were drinking tea, you could set it to just, like, dispense a small amount of milk, right? But, like, okay, I don't know how they work milk here at this job. Because I know they have kettles, I know people are making coffee and tea, but, like, I like to have milk in my tea, and I don't know if I can trust leaving a thing of milk in the fridge, and I also don't know if anybody else does. Like, I know there are... It's not those, like, milk and cream packets? No! Again, they don't supply the milk. They don't supply the milk. I'm like, do I need to buy, like, a carton? But if I keep it there, like, will other people take it? I don't know what the milk protocol is here. Hi, Eggy. Hello, Azurshot. What do you eat for breakfast? Lately, cheese on bread. Why do you still have the Sword Art Online tag? Whoops, because I forgot to take it off after I finished stream. because I finished the Mahjong stream and forgot. I should probably take those off. There we go. Can't leave Sword Art Online. Nope, we've left Sword Art Online. They should be gone. For you, I just got like a small thing of milk that's like $1.50. Like, oh, like the little baby cartons? Cause like, I'm like, I don't know, I'm just scared, like, what if someone else uses it? I don't know what the milk rules are here. If someone else uses it and then one day I go to make tea and there's just no milk. Milk or cream in your coffee? Usually I just go for milk. Cream only once in a while. Once in a while. Sword Art Online deleted. Goodbye, Sword Art Online. Sword Art offline. Good evening, Stregahart. Oh, actually, I should probably get with gaming as soon as possible because otherwise I'm going to be here yapping all night. And the downside to being eggployed is I do need to go to bed at a reasonable time. I was so sleepy. Like the first night, okay? I slept normally, right? On the first night. And I woke up on for the first day of EGGY work and I was like, yes, I am awake. And then the second day, I went, ugh. Because it turns out that when you are eggployed, you do need to go to bed at a reasonable time. Otherwise, you're going to wake up and go, ugh. And you're going to go to work and you're going to have to, like, try extra hard to not fall asleep at the computer. So, all-night EP yapper. NiceEggy. I cannot be all-night yapper. No more late gaming EGGY. Yeah, I cannot be late gaming EGGY. I mean, at the very least, I get back at a reasonable time, so I can start stream at a reasonable time. But, yeah, no, I cannot, I'll probably be wrapping up tonight around, like, 10:30, probably, is my goal. So that I have enough time to, like, because I still need to, like, shower and, I wouldn't say make lunch, but, like, assemble a lunch. Put together an assortment of foods that will be lunch. So, yeah, I will need time to do that. But yeah, this late gaming surely won't bite me any from month's time. 10:30 EDT? 10:30 and wherever I am right now. It's 8:25 p.m. for reference. So I think I aim to game for about 2 hours, I guess. Once this ad break ends. Eastern, yeah. Also, good evening, Robert. But yeah, that's what the coffee's for. Nah, maybe I should be drinking. I think I need to be drinking coffee in the morning and then like tea like midday maybe is the call. I think that sounds about right. That sounds about right. 2 hours? Is that absurd? To game for 2 hours? I missed the job, yeah. Don't worry, there'll be more. There'll be more. Does coffee even do anything for you in terms of caffeine? That's like a 50-50 chance. There's like a 50-50 chance. I feel like it depends. It depends on a lot of other things, I think. I think it also depends on, like, the circumstances under which the caffeine is consumed. Because I've definitely noticed, like, there's been times I remember when I was in school where I'd be like, okay, I need to finish this assignment. I'm going to have a cup of tea so I can focus. But then it would be like the tea was so warm and relaxing that I'm like, oh no, I'm getting too relaxed. And now I am becoming too EP to work on my assignment. So, yeah, it could go either way. Yeah. Or is it the sugar milk? Here's the thing, I'm not going to test that because that would involve drinking a lot of, like, just plain coffee, plain black coffee, which I just don't intend to do, to be honest. Like... yeah. Hi, everyone. Hello, Ark of Jonah. Sounds like caffeine might have little effect on you to begin with. We have rehashed this many times on stream. I feel like caffeine is only effective under very specific circumstances. And even, I don't know, it's like a 50-50. I will keep consuming it anyway on the off chance that it does something. But I feel like sometimes I will drink coffee and nothing will happen. Other times I will drink coffee and then I will become more awake. I feel like it's a little bit... okay, it used to never do anything for me and now it only does things for me sometimes. So I don't know what to make of that, to be honest. But yes. Couldn't eat an apple too, probably, and get a similar effect. Yeah, but that takes more time. Have you ever put eggs or butter in your coffee? No, and I'm not gonna start now. Yeah, 2 hours is normal gaming amount when you have a job. Yeah, 2 hours is normal gaming amount, I think. That's like a reasonable amount of gaming, I think. I feel like in most games, like, gaming for 2 hours will get you, like, somewhere in the vicinity of a save point, right? Yeah, caffeine, it works 10% of the time. And gives you a slight caffeine reliance. I don't know, it's just like... Because I remember at previous EGGY job, I would sometimes have, like... I would have a Monster in, like, the middle of the day. And, like, it was yummy thing to drink. But I wouldn't say, I can't say that I felt any, like, caffeine, like, effect from it. Like, I definitely didn't feel more awake or alert. I'm just like, yummy beverage. I didn't, like... But on the other hand, I feel like there has been times recently. I don't know. Maybe it's like, do I have to hit a certain threshold of tiredness before it starts working? But I was definitely tired back then, so... I think the Monster effect was the sugar. Impossible, it was the sugar-free ones. It was a sugar-free Monster. One of my favorite EGGY moments was the first time Shadow started complaining that you didn't start the game after 30 minutes. They are weak. And also, presumably, not on Twitch, because isn't that, like, normal on Twitch? I feel like the pre-game yap is, like, it happens on YouTube, but I feel like, you know, the pre-game yap is, like, a more common thing on Twitch. Egg and coffee, I think it's a Norway thing somewhere in Scandinavia. Maybe? I know Vietnamese coffee, I think, sometimes has, like, egg whites, doesn't it? Yeah. Super normal on Twitch as well, not even just for VTubers. Yeah. Well, I think it's because, like, again, I've talked about this before, about how Twitch is like, this is a live event, and then YouTube is like, this is a YouTube video that hasn't been made yet, right? So I guess in that way, I think people maybe expect, like, a level of structure to a YouTube stream that people on Twitch don't expect. Because that's the other thing I've seen with Twitch, right? It's very normal on Twitch to be like, okay, I'm gonna yap for an hour, and then I'm gonna play this game for a little bit, and then I'm gonna take a break, and then I'm gonna play this other game for a little bit, and then, you know, maybe a few people, like some friends will call in, and this is a collab now, and I'll stream a bit of this game, and then we're done, right? Whereas, like, YouTube is like, here is the stream of game. I will play game and nothing else, right? 100% NiceEggy. Hello, Mixpatch. Good evening. Yeah. Yeah, but Vietnamese coffee is condensed milk and their drip coffee method. No, but wasn't there, like, there was something on TikTok at, like, back in, like, 2020 where people were, like, whipping egg whites and putting them in coffee. I don't remember what it was called, though. Yeah. For good yappers, the average seems to be 2 hours pre-game yap. Yeah. And going on BRB during ad breaks has the effect you get these breaks in the VOD too, yeah. Yeah, Twitch structure? LMAO, YouTube organized by... Yeah, exactly. It's like... Because, like, I just think that, like, YouTube isn't built for that kind of, like, free-form Twitch style of streaming. But also I think Twitch isn't particularly well built for, like, super structured stuff either, right? Like, you still gotta have a game category, but, like, you can change the category whenever you want. Because the whole reason why YouTube stuff has so much structure is for the good of the VOD. For the good of the people watching the VOD. But, like, I don't know how many people watch... I don't think VOD watching is as much of a thing on Twitch, right? So it really is just, like, you know, difference in platform. Difference in streaming habits. Yeah. On YouTube, it depends on the plan. Some people are trying to keep the entire stream from 1 hour to 2 hours. True! Yeah, that's also true. People on Twitch tend to stream for, like, 6 hours at a time. I remember, like, when I first started watching VTubers, like, I would sit down and be like, wow, a 1 hour and a half Zatsu? Oh boy! What a long stream. And then now it's like, whoa, a 2-hour stream? That's kind of on the short side. Like, I feel like there was like, I feel like there's been like kind of inflation of stream numbers. Even when I started streaming, I remember like the first time I think I streamed for like over an hour, I was like, whoa, I can't believe I've talked for 1 hour. And now I'm like, I will talk for 1 hour without even noticing. Yeah. 3 hours is a standard unit of time. I feel like 3 to 4 hours is now pretty standard. Like, unless it's, like, intended to be longer or shorter, right? So, like, if it's, like, an intentional marathon stream, I think it's normal for it to be longer, but also if it's, like a karaoke or something, right? It's normal for it to be shorter, right? Let's by your follow list in Pain Pecco. I mean, yeah, but, like, the whole point of a stream is that you can jump in and out, right? Like, unless they're playing, like, a story-based game or something where you have to, like, follow what's going on. I feel like it's pretty normal to just, like, come in for a few minutes and be like, hi, and then, like, enjoy a bit and then walk out, right? Also, good evening, Linkstorm. Yeah. Typical bodega stream is, like, 9 hours. Yeah. I don't remember how long ours was. We didn't really break for lunch. It was long enough that we got hungry, and because I remember we ate the Hololive cream puffs, the Holo Justice cream puffs. Yeah, so it was definitely long enough that we needed a break in there for food somewhere. But yeah, it was normal. I had to get used to that and not feel guilty. Yeah, well, to me, because like I always saw it as like, it's a bit like, you know, I guess maybe it's like convention panels, right? Like, when you're at a con, right, there might be, like, there's gonna be multiple panels going on at any given time, right? Especially if it's a bigger con. So, I feel like it's pretty normal. I used to do this more often when I just have time to walk around by myself at conventions, where I would just, like, go into a panel room, like, I would see something on the door, and if there was space, I'd just, like, go in there and, like, be like, okay. And then, like, if it didn't interest me, then I would, like, leave and go to a different one. I think of it more like that, right? Like, you guys you're all walking around the con floor at this perpetual convention, and you're coming here to sit here for a few minutes and listen to me talk. And then if I don't interest you, or if something else interests you more, or if, you know, a panel that you were actually trying to watch on purpose starts, then you'll get up and leave, right? I feel like it's kind of like that. Oh boy, the NiceEggy Yap panel. Yeah, I mean, I never said it was a well planned out panel. This is a little less structured than the average convention panel, but I think Twitch streamers could easily hold a virtual con. I feel like they've tried that before. I remember during like early COVID, like before things in-person events started up again. I remember that was a thing for a while, where some conventions would have like what they called like online edition, where it was essentially just like a bunch of virtual panels, and you could get access to them, I guess. I guess it just depends. It depends on what you're looking for, though. Because I feel like it's easier when you're at an in-person convention. It's easier to like walk in and out of rooms without drawing too much attention to yourself, right? Especially if you're not dressed especially conspicuously, right? Like, you can just kind of file in and leave, and like, unless you're like the only person in the room, no one's really gonna notice. Whereas I feel like every time you go into like any kind of like Discord call or Zoom call or anything, I feel like there's always just like this huge like person has entered kind of thing that like, and I just, to me that feels more uncomfortable, because it's like now everyone is acknowledging your presence, right? Yeah. I haven't been to a con in ages. Are they still fun? How long exactly has it been? Because I think it depends on what era you experience conventions in. Because I don't know, I only started going to conventions in like 2017, 2018. So, I mean, I can only compare it to that. If the last time you went to a convention was like 2011 or something, I don't know if I can help you. 3 years? Oh, okay, yeah. I still enjoy conventions. It really just depends on which one you go to. Like, there's a lot of things I think that goes into making a good convention, and I think that some of them are within the control of con organizers, and some of them are not, right? Like, I feel like there's a lot of conventions where it's like, you know, the event itself was just like fine, but like I had a good time with friends, and that's what I came to do, and that's what's important, right? Wasn't Oshi Uplink recently? Yes, I did go. I only went for the Saturday though. It is a little, the location was a little far out. It's kind of near where Anime North is, and you guys all know how I feel about Anime North. So it was kind of that same area. So it's like going for 2 days, unless you get a hotel room, was not particularly practical. But yeah, I had a good time. I think if they're going to run another WOTAGE panel, I don't know why this happens at like every convention I've been to that runs any kind of like WOTAGE related panel or event. I don't know if I don't know if whoever is planning like what goes in what room just doesn't know what WOTAGE is, but I feel like this has got to be at least the like second or third time I've been to a WOTAGE panel that was in a room that was way too small for what was needed. Like, I don't know why this keeps happening. Because like it's not just that it's not just that like, yeah, I think Kenki talked about Oshi Uplink too. Yeah, he was also there. But yeah, no, this keeps happening. This keeps happening. I gave WOTAGE location consultant. Well, I don't know. I think it's more just like, because like WOTAGE is a kind of dance. It's like the thing that people do with light sticks, right? Like with the pen lights where you're swinging your arms around. So it's like by default, it's the kind of activity that requires a lot of space. But yeah, like I think the room we were in, I didn't stay for the whole WOTAGE panel because at some point they were like, okay, if you are, because like part of it was like a performance, which they had enough space for that, but then a part of it was also like a workshop where they were like actually teaching. So I think they were like, I don't know, I left because I'm like, okay, I think I need to leave like actual physical space for someone who like wants this more badly, you know? Yeah. But yeah, no, Oshi Uplink, I think it was the first year they're running it, and I think it went pretty well. It went pretty well. I know, I was talking to Kari, I don't know what her name is on Twitch. Kari, she's the shrimp, because she was there, and she mentioned that she had been to the first EGGY, like in California, and she said this is bigger than the first EGGY. She was like, this is somewhere between the size of the first and second EGGY. Kari, yes. Yes. Can somebody shout her out? I don't know the Twitch name off the top of my head. And I don't want to just be like typing things in until I get it right. Yeah, to be fair, first year Oshi Uplink was more of a test for demand. Yeah, because I know there was, last year there was Oshi Konbini. Oshi Konbini is also going to happen again this year, but it's going to be in the fall. It's going to be in October, I think? Yes, thank you. But yeah, but yeah, this was good for like a first year. I hope it grows for the second year. I didn't go to any of the meet and greets. I guess my one piece of feedback is, and I know that this is probably this way because it is the first year that they were running it, more events for people who did not get meet and greet tickets. Because I think there was only one person. I even considered getting a meet and greet ticket, but the only person that I would have been interested in seeing was on the Sunday when I was not going. So, but yeah, no. I hope it continues to do well. Please, 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 we need more stuff in Canada. Yes, more VTuber events in Canada. I also think it's good to have stuff on the East Coast as well, because I know that like I feel like when it comes to like any kind of VTuber event, I feel like a lot of things are very West Coast heavy. Or like, and by West Coast, I mean pretty much entirely just California. But like, I feel like, yeah, I feel like maybe if Toronto becomes like the big East Coast place for all the VTuber events to happen, then you can have California. We can still have California, but that will be like the West Coast place, you know? But yeah, do all young people live in California? I don't know why things keep getting put in California, to be honest. Apparently it's a mix of things, but yeah. Toronto seems like a logical choice. I mean, I'd say it is pretty central. It is in Canada. I would say, yeah, VTuber community here is strong. There are so many Canadian VTubers. You could probably put together a convention of just Canadian VTubers, and I feel like you'd still be able to draw a decent crowd. Like, even if you were just like, okay, we're not having a single non-Canadian VTuber guesting, you'd still be able to get a pretty decent selection, I think. Everyone is Canadian. Everyone is Canadian. Yeah, it would be Toronto or Montreal. Yeah, I guess the only thing, I mean, I know, Otakuthon tends to have a lot of VTuber guests. Some live in Austin, Texas. There are, in fact, people who live in Austin, Texas. But yeah, I think California is just convenient. Plus, a lot of industry stuff is California-based. Yeah, I also imagine, especially more so for anime stuff than for VTuber stuff, but if you are getting guests coming in from Japan, it's probably a lot easier to have them land on the West Coast compared to, like, you know, having them do the additional leg to get them to the East Coast. So I could see, yeah, California would be useful for that. A lot of industry stuff is California-based. I'm thinking it might also be a venue thing, too. Because I've seen people talk about that, how, like, if you're looking for, like, a venue that's both the size you're looking for and also that can accommodate, like, virtual performances, you're more likely to find it in California than in a lot of other places. So I think that's like another thing, is just like, do the venues exist? Because like I know that's been a challenge specifically for like VTuber related stuff, is like you need a venue with half decent internet, otherwise your entire convention falls apart, right? Like it's hard to do meet and greets, it's hard to do any kind of like remote panels. Like if the internet sucks, then everything is just gonna go downhill from there, right? So yeah, flying from Europe to California is insane. One half for Europe and to the NYC stretch, and then NYC to California. Yeah, but like compared to like how many people are like how many guests are gonna be flying in from Europe compared to like Japan or Southeast Asia, right? Yeah, East Coast does have a dedicated VTuber convention launching now with Anki Expo, scheduled for November 20 to 22nd, 2026 in Danvers... Is that Massachusetts? Or is that Montana? Yeah, Internet, Canada, yeah. But I feel like, I don't know. I don't recall anybody having any particularly egregious internet issues at Oshi Uplink. I don't recall anybody hearing about that. So I think the venue had like pretty decent. I think the fact that the venue was like smaller probably also helped with that, because it was like a hotel. It was like one building. So I imagine that probably made it a lot easier, especially for like the dealer, like, you know, the dealer's hall and artist alley, how some booths now, like, I know Mosobox does this, Joshiko did this, where they have like a VTuber on the screen, like kind of like a remote meet and greet. And I know that like I've been to a lot of conventions where the booth in the dealer's hall is very much struggling with it. But I don't know, they seem to be doing okay here. Everybody was, you know, calling in at full resolution. Hiya, you're talking about cons. Hi, Fuka. Hi, Fuka. Yeah, I'm talking about conventions because Oshi Uplink was this past weekend. But yeah, no, I hope it happens again. I hope we get more VTuber conventions that are not necessarily anime conventions. Because I don't know. I think there should be VTuber conventions because everybody... Maybe it's my mistake for going on Facebook occasionally, but sometimes I check, like, I remember for Anime North last year, I remember looking, because sometimes people will post, like, pictures of the convention as it's going on in, like, the Facebook group, right? But I remember seeing so many people who were like, why are there so many VTubers? Which, okay, to be fair, if you don't know much about VTubers, it did feel like there's a lot of VTubers. But the thing is that, like, the reason why conventions invite so many VTubers is A, because you don't have to pay for travel fees, but also because like if you, okay, let's say you like invite a VTuber from a company or from a group, right? Like, I'm pretty sure like the entirety of FaZe Connect was at Anime North last year because like, yeah, if you're going to get like one member of FaZe Connect, if it's all happening remote, then you might as well just get every member of FaZe Connect that happens to be available that weekend, right? So, so it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it seems like, because yeah, you look through the guest list and it seems like there's like 25 VTubers, but in reality it's like, no, this was like, you know, 3 or 4 VTuber groups plus a handful of like solos, right? Because it's not that many. It just feels like a lot if you don't know much about VTubers, right? Yeah, FaZe also just have like to have a big presence. Now they're doing a whole con. Yeah, I know that's a thing. I don't, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, the booth and VTuber screen readings are probably stops working as well if there starts to be like a lot of traffic at the con, aka Anime Expo Sardine Can. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends if you have Ethernet access, because I think some of the booths might have been using, like they might have gotten some kind of like Ethernet thing going, because I think it's, yeah, it's when you're using like Wi-Fi or any kind of like wireless signal. I think that's when it kind of starts to fall apart. Yeah. Yeah, VTuber also has longer lasting merch than current anime, since merch has long lead times. I guess that's kind of true, right? Because, like, even people joke about how, like, VTubers are, like, coming and going all the time. They're like, you know, like, the average lifespan of a VTuber is, like, 3 years, right? But, like, that's still longer than, you know, an anime which will be relevant for, like, a season, right? Because, like, I know I've seen people trying to, like, predict, like, I've seen artists, like, who sell at artist alleys, and they're, like, trying to predict what's going to be popular this year so they can, like, figure out ahead of time what to draw. But, like, yeah, like, your design will have a longer lifespan than most popular waifus. Yeah, I guess, yeah. That's true, because, like, a lot of popular anime characters, they'll be popular for, like, 1 year, and then everybody will forget about it until, like, you know, the next season. I guess gacha game has, like, gacha games or, like, any kind of, like, live service thing will typically have more longevity to it, I guess. Because I still see a ton of, like, Genshin stuff. But yeah, I guess VTubers do the spring 2026 VTuber season debut. Yeah. I guess VTubers, yeah, you're right. They do kind of have better longevity when it comes to, like, artist alley relevance. Yeah. Gacha and web series. Yeah. Or maybe something that, like, comes out really, really slowly. Like, something like a Digital Circus, where it's like, yeah, it's not, like, it's just a show, but, like, it also, there's long stretches of time between the episode releases, so, like, there's, I guess it stays relevant for longer. Eggy with a job, end of an era. Yes, and it's a permanent job. I am permanently employed. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think what I want to go, I still really want to go to Offkai this year if I can. If the world doesn't implode before July, I would like to go to Offkai. I will go to Offkai unless the world implodes between now and July, which, you know, is not off the table. But I will, I think I will go to Offkai. I want to see what the Offkai Artist Alley would look like. I want to see what the Offkai Artist Alley would look like because, like, I liked, like, when I went to Oshikombini last year, one thing I liked was, like, there was, like, it was all VTuber booths, but, like, there was a big variety of it, right? Airlines might implode. I know, I should probably get my plane tickets now before anything else happens. I checked the prices a little while ago. I was like, yeah, I should check prices for plane tickets. And then I'm like, oh, that's more reasonable than I thought. And then like the next day, Spirit Airlines is like, hi, we don't exist anymore. And then I'm like, oops, okay, maybe I should check the prices again. I should probably, I guess now that I'm employed, I will probably need to talk to my supervisor. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to get vacation days for that. Like, it might still be within the probation period, but I imagine since I'm asking for this, like, 2-3 months in advance, they'd probably let me, right? I don't think summer is a busy season for this place, so... Yeah, good thing you didn't book with Spirit. Does Spirit even fly in Canada? I think Canada, we kind of have our own low budget airlines. Some of which might not exist. I can't remember which ones exist anymore. Does Flair Airlines still exist? I forget. Yeah, it might be unpaid vacay. Again, it's like if I know far ahead of time, I can plan around this. Yeah, if you tell them early enough, they'll manage. Yeah, because I'm like, yeah, this thing is in like July. And again, I think summer was a busy season at previous EGGY job. So they would kind of encourage us to like not take our vacations in the summer. But summer here is, I think is not an especially, I don't think summer here is an especially busy season, not for this job at least. So yeah, I imagine it will be fine. I should probably discuss it. I should probably discuss it so that I am not planning everything at the last second as usual. Speaking of things at the last second, maybe I should start gaming. I should start gaming before I'm gaming at the last second. Here we go. Hiring for the summer, takes vacay in summer. No, this is a permanent position. I will still have my job in the fall. I will still have my job in the fall. This is a permanent position. No, I don't know. I was told holidays were a busy season, but I think that's the case for like basically every job on Earth. No, I know previous EGGY employment that I can't even, it was an office job, but I can't say more than that because I feel like it was too weirdly specific. But the busy season was like the summer and also the holidays. So they would encourage us to take our breaks. Like if you wanted to take a long vacation, they would encourage you to do it either like in like January, February, like really early in the year, or to take it in like September. Like, you know, in that gap between like the end of August and like Thanksgiving weekend, like somewhere in between there, right? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like Spirit did any Canada locations. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I don't think they flew. I don't remember ever. What airlines have I been on, I think? I've been on Air Canada. I've been on Porter. I've been on... What else have I been on? I've been on... Oh, I should probably load. Hold on. There we go. I will load my save point. Oh yeah, I was just in the Temple of Time. I was just like running in circles while talking. Yeah. WestJet, ANA. Have I been on WestJet? I'm trying to remember because it was a couple times as a kid that I flew, but my parents booked the airplane, so I don't remember what it was. I think one of them was Delta. I don't remember what the other one was. Maybe one of them was Air Canada. Cause yeah, when I went to Japan, that was Air Canada. And then the way back, I think, was also Air Canada. I think there was a couple of like smaller Japanese airlines that I flew when I was there, but it was only for like an hour. It was like a 1-hour flight because it was just like Tokyo to Osaka kind of thing. Like it wasn't very long. All right, maybe I should pull out my letter. I need to pull out my letter. Let me pull out my EGGY diary. Alright, what was I doing last week? Okay, dear EGGY. Today we have finished the Spirit Temple. We returned to the Temple of Time and saw Sheik turn into Zelda and then got put in the crystal. Now we need to go fight Ganondorf, but first we might need to go get some upgrades, so I should probably ask Chad about those next stream. Yes, please tell me about the upgrades. I know some of you were talking about like certain things you can get upgraded. Please tell me about that. Oh, hi Nyaru! Hello! Eggrade! Hello! 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 Eggy-ya! Hello! 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 Yes, welcome! Welcome! Oh, thank you, Fate923, thank you for sprouting. I am NiceEggy. I am nice, and I am an EGGY. Thank you to, thank you, Germ. Thank you for planting Nanora. I am NiceEggy. I am nice and I'm an Eggy. And right now, I am definitely closer to the end of Ocarina of Time than I am to the beginning. I don't think I'll finish it today, but I'm in that last stretch. So what you're looking at right now is every week at the end of stream I write a little Eggy diary because otherwise I would waste like 10 minutes every stream just running around trying to remember what I was doing in the game. So I wrote myself a little note every time so I can remember what I need to do. Yeah. You arrived just in time for the game. Yes. Yes. But yes, let's see. What was I doing? I need to fight Ganondorf, but first we need to get the upgrades. Ah, yes, the upgrades. That's what I was trying to find. Some of you were talking about upgrades, and I was trying to remember what those were and where to find them. I am now eggployed! Yes, I am now eggployed! I have a job! I will start work on Monday. I started work on Monday. I am happy to finally find eggployment that is both full-time and permanent. Let's be nice and hard-working. Also, okay, I also let people ask if they need to be reminded of things. So, let's see. What did you guys ask for last week? Faye would like to be reminded to prepare a potato meat cake in celebration of Workers' Day. Do9 would like to be reminded to check in with the port office. Uphill would like to be reminded to submit a property tax appeal. Ark of Jonah would like to be reminded to check below and behind the bridge to the center when looking for the bathroom. Have a nice and good week. Okay, so that's... Did you see the Zelda chic plot twist coming? Okay, here's the thing. I did, but that's because when I was a kid, I read the Ocarina of Time manga because they had it at the public library. And, like, Zelda is chic is, like, the one thing I remembered from that manga. That's, like, the only thing I remembered about it. I was like, yeah, I think he, like, goes on an adventure. Also chic is Zelda. That's the one thing I remember about the story. One fairy is in the Goron crater, the other is in Zora's fountain. Okay. So we need to go back to the Gorons and to the Zoras. Should I be doing that in the past, or should I be doing that in, like, should I time travel back, or should I stay in current era? As adult? Okay. Did it have all the temples in the order in the manga? I don't remember. Like I said, that, like... Chic as Zelda is like the one thing I remember about this. You can't warp... You can't? I can't? Can I warp close to the crater? I'm still not really quite sure. Where is the crater? Let's see. It's not up there. Is it like is it on Death Mountain? Oh, is it the one, like, when you warp to fire? Is this one? Down A, right down. Okay. Oops. Down A. There, yeah. X being Zelda is a common plot in these series. Oh yeah, isn't there like, isn't that a thing in Wind Waker too? I'm sorry if that spoiled Wind Waker. That's, to be fair, this is also the one thing I remember about Wind Waker. I think I also read the Wind Waker manga, and I also... Oh, wait, no, I need to put... Hold on, I need to put on my fire. Link is still wearing his denim... His denim tunic. Okay. There we go. My fire pajamas. His tunic. Oh, wait, no, I'm not very smart. Okay, hold on. I totally forgot that that was a thing. Okay. Do I have to hit the... Is this... Hold on. It's a bunch of things that are here and I don't remember what all of them are for. Hold on. It's in a cave in this area. Okay, I will look for the cave. I seem to remember... There was something like over... Oh, wait, no, this is the temple itself. Is it off to the side, maybe? Because I feel like I remember, like, finding a cave, but, like, by accident. Do I have have anything I can hookshot with? Can I get this rock? No. Hold on. What this rock? What is this? Oh! I didn't think that would work. Is this the cave? Nope, that's the land of the Gorons, Goron City. Okay. Ah, is this must be the cave. This definitely looks like a cave. Hold on. There we go. That's a cave. Did that explode anything? Hold on. Is there something else I gotta use? Oh, this. Well, there we go. There we go. That must be it. That must be it. Have I been here before? Maybe I've been here before. Maybe have I been here? I think all fairy fountains look the same. Yeah, but I'm trying to remember if I've been to this specific one. Is this the one where you get Din's Fire, or was it the other one? Welcome, Eggy. I am the Great Fairy of Wisdom. I'm going to enhance your magic power. Receive it now. Oh! You should receive power now. Din's Fire was the one by Hyrule Castle. Ah, okay. I mean, to be fair, this seems like an appropriate place to receive a fire-related power, right? This seems like it would be appropriate. Very good. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Alright, so that's one of them. We got one. Now... You said the other one was with the Zoras, right? Alright, take me to Zoras. A, down, right, left. Okay. A, down, right, left. So you have Din's Fire and Faur... Is it Faure or Faur? I believe I have both. I will check in a moment. Eggy, drink water. I actually don't have any water with me. I'm sorry. Don't worry. I've been so hydrated today. I've been bringing my big oiter to work. I bring my big oiter to work, and I just drink it throughout the day. I have been very, very hydrated. Don't worry. All right. Let's find out what I have. Yeah, I have both. Filled to the brim with hydration. I am so full of water. Oh, you already got that one. Oh. Wait, really? Is there not a third one? Or is there like a third one? Was there something I missed? Sorry, I see like empty things and I'm like, surely I must have missed something. Because I know there's the fire arrow and the light arrow. The light arrow we just got. But is there something else? There is. It's in the desert. Do I need it though? Like, I'm not trying to 100% this one. I know for Majora's Mask I was kind of trying to do it completion to completion. I don't know if I'm gonna try and completion this one. Because I figured if it was that important, they would have given it to me, right? Yeah, ice arrows is a challenge area. Am I gonna get angry? Am I gonna get mad? It is optional. Okay. Maybe? Yes, you will be upset. Thanks. Okay. Am I gonna get angry? Should be useful, especially for you. For me? But yeah, the last magic spell is very easy to get. Okay. Backseat. Yeah, the ferry in the desert is really quick. Okay. You promise? I mean, I guess I can just spend this whole stream, because I don't think we're gonna beat it tonight, right? Because, like, the only thing left to do is beat Ganondorf, which I just don't know if we have time to do. So, like, I might as well just spend the whole stream on side quests, right? Yeah, this is side quest stream, I guess. Let's go to the desert. Up, right, left, up. Okay. You might get a little frustrated. It's another mini dungeon type thing. Oh, is it like secret dungeon? You can do the giant sword quest, that's a time sink. Like, is there anything in this game that's like a time sink equivalent to like cafe, like the whole cafe quest line? Like, is there anything that's like that kind of level of like you must invest time into it? You can also start the trade quest to unlock a new potion. That'd be the sword quest. I just realized that I went to the wrong temple. Hold on. You know what? Like, why am I not in the desert? That's not the temple. Okay. A down A, right down A. Yeah, the sword is nice, not necessary. Does it make the game better in some way? Okay. Okay. First, I need to go somewhere where I'm not gonna get hit by jellos. Spiky jellos. What about this hole? Will anything bad happen to me if I fall down a hole? What? There's not even anything in this hole? It's just a crater? I guess maybe there's supposed to be water. I wouldn't happen to have anything on me that gives water, right? No. 2 palm trees by a wall. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a moment. I need to find a wall and also 2 palm trees. Is it like here? Ah! Thank you, Digitizer! Wah! Wah! Thank you, Digitizer, for planting 20 eggplants. Thank you for planting Counter Teamer, and Petty, and Wokami, and Azoth Evermore, and This Is Not a Twitch Name, and Kurtzman, and Mimar, and Instant Z. Yeah, that's me too. And Do9, and Brave Little Pogchamp, and Alpha Neat, and Not John Stamos, and Boki-san, and Faye, and Nucleo Rockwell, and Mr. Mugen, and Namington 2D, and Ark of Jonah, and the Iron Saint, and Josh Goddlepus. Thank you, you're excellent. I won this from gambling on the Kentucky Derby. Do not spend your gambling earnings on the egg. I cannot condone gambling, even if it does give me money. Good job on choosing the correct horse. You're right, I should try the Song of Storms, though. Can't make me. Do not put yourself in financial danger for the EGGY. That's the only reason to condone gambling. The money. I mean, fair. That's fair. Alright. How long do I have to stand here before it fills up? But yes, everybody, please thank Digitizer, and also enjoy your egg motes. Enjoy your egg motes. Not in the crater. Might need to do it on the rock. Ah, okay. Hold on, I'm trying to get up on the rock. How do I get on the rock? Oh, maybe I have to go in from the other side. Ah, here we go. There we go. Ah, there we go. Ah, yes, we can't do the cutscene if Link is standing in the water. That's why. There we go. No, does this accomplish anything? Oh! Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me get my bottle. Let me get my bottles. No, wait! Did I get a fairy? Oh, thank God. I was worried I just got water. Okay, I know what a fairy is. I know what a fairy is. There we go, and then I got a second one. Oh, thank God, okay. Again, I'm... Because I know in some other Zelda games you can get water in a bottle. Yeah, you can't just bottle water in this game. I guess there's no reason to. Because, like, I remember Majora's Mask had some quests where you specifically had to bottle the water. Like that, like, a character would be like, bring me bottled water, and that's what you would have to do. I don't think there was anything like that in this game, actually. That said, I don't think that's what you needed me to do, so I shall go elsewhere. I think it's over here. Ah, there we go. That's probably the thing we're talking about over there. Yes, eggployed stream. I am eggployed. I have a job now. I need to start saying eggployed things. Like what's a very employed thing to say? I have a job. I hope my commute is smooth today. I hope I have a Microsoft Teams call. I don't know, what else is there? What else is there to say? What else is there to say about being employed? I should have a cup of coffee. We need to execute on our KPIs. Luckily, I don't think that term has come up in my job yet. Had a long stand-up this morning. Yeah, luckily nobody in my workplace talks this way, actually. It's a little, I would say it's old-fashioned. But I would say, like, they're not trying to be at the cutting edge of everything here, right? They're like, okay, we're doing the thing that functions and not much more. How are you measuring delivered value then? I don't know, we probably are, we just don't call it KPIs. Also, I'm not in sales. I think, like, that is not my department, so I guess how much money we're making is actually, of no relevance to me. Want to stop by Bowl Slop for lunch? There is no Bowl Slop nearby. We have to be more customer-centric and increase our delivery tempo. Is delivery tempo a real thing? Like, I have worked a job where I was hearing those things, but I don't think that's a new one. Non sales, Eggy, don't tell me you're HR. No, I guess I'm sort of sales. Most of what I'm doing is more customer service, I guess. I don't know, customer service is different though, because like sales is like you're trying to convince people to buy the thing. Whereas like customer service is like you're helping the people who have bought the thing and have questions or concerns about it, right? I'll buy 1,000. But yeah. No, I'm not HR though. I don't know. Does anybody... Okay, here's the thing. Maybe I'm just in the wrong circles. But like, you know, many places I have worked have had an HR person. That's very normal for a workplace to have. I don't think I've ever met anybody, again, unless there's an HR person in the chat right now, I don't think I've ever met anybody outside of a work environment who works in HR. Like, for all I know, HR people just, like, disappear, like, when the workday is done. Like, it's like how kids think teachers, like, live at school. It's like, yeah, the HR people, they just, like, shrink down and, like, live underneath their desk. Like, HR live under rocks. I know that these people have, like, lives and families outside of work because they talk about things they did on their weekend and they have family photos on their desks. I know that HR people are real people, but I have yet to encounter one in the wild outside of work. But yeah. I haven't. All she talked about was wanting to do anything but HR. I don't know. It's like... Yeah. It's strange. I never see Dracula hanging out with people outside of work. Well, no, it's like, I know these people are real. I mean, I guess I've also met people whose parents work in HR, so, like, I also know that, like, I have from secondhand sources that HR people do, in fact, live outside of work. Welcome, Eggy. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. Those photos and weekend stories could be fake. Like, we have to blend in. We have to blend in with the normal coworkers. You got Nehru's Love. Cast this to create a powerful protective barrier. It's defensive magic you can use with C. Ah, okay. Nehru's Love is in effect for only a limited time, so use it carefully. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see. Okay. But yeah, I've like, again, maybe I'm just like in the wrong circles. Like maybe if I was the kind of person who liked to like, I don't know, go skiing or something, I'd be more likely to meet HR people. Like maybe, cause like, I mean, I guess maybe like if you're in like anime VTuber circles, I'm guessing like the people you're running into, it's gonna be like, oops, all software engineers, right? Like maybe HR and VTubers is just like not two domains that intersect very often. Sorry, I'm just trying to stand in a place where I'm not gonna get hit by Jello monsters. Here we go. Okay. So, I now have blue. We have blue. What do we do with blue? I'm gonna scroll back up in chat to try to remember what... you guys said about the, about the giant sword. Okay, so giant sword had you running around Hyrule trading up items on time limit. Ah. I mean, I guess I could always abuse save states, but still. With blue, you can paint a sky, or perhaps a vase. Yeah. I mean, we could paint, I don't know. We got green, we got blue, we got orange. We could paint like a field with like the sky and like the sun. We got colors. I've never watched this person. Yes, I could tell because it said first time chat. Welcome. Yeah. Not like VTubers telling anyone what they actually do for work anyway. I mean, not even the VTubers themselves, but like, you know, if you get on 10 hearts with a VTuber, you'll find out what they do for a living. But also just like people I've met at conventions. Because I'm not talking just among VTubers. I'm also talking among like people who watch VTubers, right? I'm just saying, I just think there aren't many people in HR who like anime. When I use actual hardware, I'm using Switch Online. Do not bother me. It is technically actual hardware, yes. This is the Switch Online version. If anything, I'm actually debuffing myself. Like, the controls for this one I've been told are like a lot just like less good than the actual original N64. So if anything, I'm actually more gamer because I've actually like debuffed myself by using Joy-Cons. I don't have an N64. I have no intention of finding one, and the setup for them I know is a lot more complicated. Yeah, give your coworkers a way to in-depth make you in the history of Vocaloid. I don't know. Today I got hit with the like, what do you do in your spare time question, and I was like, okay, I play video games. They're like, what do you do after work? I'm like, I go home and play video games, which is, by all accounts, technically true. Like, yes, I'm streaming. I happen to be streaming the video game. But I am playing the video game. I am, in fact, playing the video game. As soon as millennials started getting money, retro game prices went up. I don't know. This is something that I remember like noticing when I was in Japan was like, because like retro games here are pretty much just like a collector's thing, right? Like there are people who buy them to play them, but like a lot of people are buying them just to say that they have it, right? Whereas I feel like I would go to Japan and like buying retro games in Japan is like a totally different experience because like buying retro games in Japan is like a bunch of Famicoms. Like I remember walking into like a book off once and there was just like a stack of like 12 Famicoms in like various states of disrepair. Just like stacked in a corner, and the prices were all different because again, like I said, they were in various states of disrepair. So yeah, and like you can buy like NES cartridges for like really, really cheap. So yeah, like I guess retro gaming, I guess the people there maybe are buying it more to like actually play rather than to just like keep in a box on your shelf. Hold on, I'm just gonna go back to the Temple of Time before I get hit by something. Yeah. Old game prices used to go down. I don't know, I think there is, like, I feel like there's, like, a level of old it needs to be. Because, like, I feel like, you know, a game comes out, the game is new, right? Some time passes, the game is no longer new, but it's not old yet, right? Like, I feel like this happens maybe with games that are between, like, 5 and 15 years old. Maybe 15 might be stretching it, but, like, nobody what I'm saying is that, like, Breath of the Wild came out, like, almost 10 years ago, but nobody's gonna call Breath of the Wild, like, a nostalgic retro game, right? Like, no one's trying to scalp copies of Breath of the Wild, right? Like, it's not... Yes, it's retro, or it's old, but it's not even old. Someone's gonna fight me on that. It's outdated. It's not old, but it's outdated, right? Same with a lot of things, like, a lot of the early Switch releases, or maybe, like, some Wii U stuff. It's not retro yet, right? Unless I'm mistaken. But it's old. It's just not old enough to be retro. I think there's a lot of stuff like that, right? Where there's like a crater and then like it's like game comes out, game is new in high demand. Game becomes outdated, but not old enough to be like nostalgic. Then, you know, some more time passes and now the game is like worth a lot, and because it is now considered a nostalgic thing because enough time has passed, right? Breath of the Wild is retro, green woman hair, shocked.png. Yeah. No, not quite that. We're not, like I said, we're not quite at that level. But, like, you should make that an emote. I know some people who have it as an emote. You're right, I should get an emote of that. I mean, I think I've talked about this on stream. I did have a Breath of the Wild is pretty new moment. when I was in December, one of the like the seasonal job I worked in December, one of the coworkers I worked with was like significantly younger than me. Like maybe like maybe like 6 or 7. I think it's like 7 years younger than me. 6 or 7 years younger than me. Yes, 6, 7, funny number. But like, she was like 6 or 7 years younger than me. And I remember we were talking about video games, and I think Breath of the Wild got mentioned, and she was like, "Oh yeah, that was my boyfriend's favorite game when he was a kid." And I'm like, "What do you mean when he was a kid?" And then we did the math on it, and yeah, he would have been like 12 or 13 when Breath of the Wild came out. And I'm like, "Oh no." Oh no. For people in their early 20s right now, Breath of the Wild is a nostalgic game. Oh no! Yeah, I do kind of understand some price points for super rare original cartridge. Like, if you have to pay 1K for Mr. Game & Watch, you're gonna protect it. Yeah. I mean, I think it's also interesting because a lot of the things that become expensive in the future are things that, like, were not popular at the time. Like, that's why they're expensive. Like, I know I've seen this with DS games where it's like a copy of, like, whatever, you know, whatever Pokemon game was popular at the time is not gonna go for as much as like a copy of Ghost Trick. Because like everybody and their mother had copies of all the Pokemon games, but like Ghost Trick did not sell that well, which means that like copies of Ghost Trick are like way harder to come by, right? I remember there was like a game I saw in Japan. I think it was in a Mandrake, I think. Or maybe it was at a book off. It was like a DS game, and it was like something, it was like a ridiculously high price. It was something like 80,000 yen or something. Like it was a DS game, but apparently I looked into it. It was a like small indie project for the Nintendo DS. It was like I can't remember what it was called. It was like this like Moe girl platformer. But it was so like, it was such a small project, and they only released like 1,000 copies of it or something. Like, it was like a very small scale and small sales project, I guess. I need to Kakariko? I might as well. I don't have a direction. I've lost my direction. I've lost my way. I might as well go back to Kakariko. Wait, what am I doing? I can just walk there. Like, on my legs. I don't feel like getting my horse, it's fine. Yeah, Ghost Trick is on Steam now, at least. Yes, also this other game I was talking about. I don't remember the title. But it was... Yeah, it was like really expensive. It did get a Steam release later, but I guess because there's so few copies of the original DS version, that makes them expensive. Like, when I go to my secondhand game shop, there's like 10 trillion copies of Brain Age for the DS. I know! I mean, on the other hand, sometimes there's games I wanted. Like, again, in Japan, I bought a whole bunch of Ace Attorney games because every shop had like 1 bajillion of them. But also that's fine because I was actually looking for them and they were like 200 yen each or something. That's not the way to Kakariko. Am I, hold on. Am I foolish? No, I'm not foolish. I'm going the right way. Okay. Oh my god, go away. Moe Girl platformer. Only thing coming to mind is Umihara Kawase. It wasn't that. I think it was like this like Moe Girl platformer. I don't remember. Did it start with like a C or a K? It was one word. The title was one word. It wasn't like anyone's name, I don't. Maybe it was somebody's name? On the DS, yes. It did get a Steam release later. But yeah, for a while it was like pretty much just like, find this thing on the DS, good luck. A lot of ecchi games are pretty rare prices. I don't know if it's because they know they can price gouge the perverts or if they're just like limited run. Well, again, a lot of these games are like very niche in the first place, right? So I imagine that like it was probably limited run, not because they were trying to like price gouge anybody, but because at the time there probably just wasn't that many people who wanted to buy the game, right? Like, a lot of these things are already not super common, I guess. He's in that house. This house? This one? The first house. Ah, no. Isn't this the one where the guy is sleeping? Or he's just eeping? The lady here is really generous. She even took care of the carpenters when they were here. Wah ha 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 ha. When times are tough, laughter is the best medicine. That's what my dad always said. Oh. Yeah, I don't really buy for the price point. I just buy for my nostalgia. Like, hey, I played this as a kid. Let's see if it's as good as I remember. It never is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's any game... What game would I play for nostalgia factor? You know what I think I would play for nostalgia factor? The DS Zelda games. Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. I remember I really liked Spirit Tracks as a kid, but also that was like the first Zelda title I ever played, so maybe that has something more to do with it. Folks round here tell of a fabulously rich family that once lived in one of the houses in this village. But they say that the entire family was cursed due to their greed. Who knows what might happen to those who are consumed by greed? I don't know. Honk shoo me me me. Okay, he's just going honk shoo me me me. It's always just lazing around, going honk shoo me me me. Everyone's just talking about the guy going honk shoo me me me. Yeah, Godzilla Destroy All Monsters slaps in Oracle Seasons is a legend, so there was always gonna be expensive. Yeah, you could stream those. Yeah, it's just that, like, there were... I'd have to figure it out, because the thing is that, like, Zelda DS games were, like, very touchscreen heavy. So I don't know how that works out. I'm sure there's probably a way to do it. I also, in the past, have struggled with having a good stream layout for a DS game. That's my other problem. Trying to find, like, a good... I know it's possible because I've seen other people do it, but it is a little difficult to get a good, like, stream overlay for that. Walk up to him using the cuckoo you got. Do still have my chicken? Oh, I do have my chicken! Can I pull my chicken out indoors? Hi, I have a chicken! Hello. Look at it. Look at the chicken. Doesn't work here. What about you? Do you like my chicken? No. Yay, chicken. See, you got the right idea. What about you, wizard man? Do you like the chicken? Look at... He's ignoring me! He's ignoring my chicken. Okay, what about you? Oh, maybe I'll get woken up. Oh, what in tarnation? Can a person get a little shut-eye around here? Did you save Malin? Thanks. I'm going back to the ranch then. Yeah! Okay, then why are you still here? You should only pull out your chicken indoors. You're right, it could fly away otherwise. It's like a balloon. I guess I'll go back to the ranch to see if he actually does go back to the ranch. Bro, he's like, bro, the apocalypse left me sleep. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. Like, if the situation is so hopeless that he can't really do anything, I too would also presumably just sleep. Oh, I need another chicken? But I didn't lose my chicken. I still have my chicken. I don't need another chicken. Why would I need another chicken? What would I need a second chicken for? I already have a chicken. You want a better chicken? How many chickens do you need? That's so many chickens. 2 chickens? Where's Chicken Lady? I remember where Chicken Lady was. Where do you find Chicken Lady? Chicken Lady. Is she over here? I don't think she... Was she by the window? By the graveyard. Ah, okay. Oh, wait, is this Chicken Lady? Oh, here she is. Here's Chicken Lady, I think. Yeah, here's Chicken Lady. Look. Look at the chicken. There we go. Get a valuable chicken. Hojiro. Blue chicken. Okay. Let's get blue It's just chicken but blue. It's just blue. Alright, okay. Where to next? Navigation? It's not backseating anymore, it's navigation. You guys are in the front seat with me, you know? You're on like the passenger side. You guys are like controlling the playlist. Now you have to go to the forest and go to where you first met the Skull Kid in the Lost Woods. Did I ever meet the Skull Kid in the Lost Woods? Let's just go to the Lost Woods anyway, I guess. Chicken. Blue chicken. He's blue for an amazing reason. I don't know why that's implanted. That phrase has like implanted itself in my vocabulary. Every time something is an unusual color now, I'm just like, yeah, it's color for an amazing reason. Oh no, it's this one. I just assume it's like the shiny, like in Pokemon. Go left instead of right. However, you're an adult, so someone else will be there. Okay. I will enter and go to the left. Thank you. Yeah, I don't remember if I actually met Skull Kid in this one. Wait. Oh wait, no, I'm in Kokiri. I have to take like another turn to go to the Lost Forest. Everyone's like, whoa, you're tall. The forest has returned to normal. That's good. I like how this seems to be like the only place in Hyrule that's like doing well right now. Like everywhere is just Ganondorf Wasteland, except for here. Oh wait, no, it's the tree. It's not the forest. Forest is down this way, I think. Yeah, like I said, this is the only place that's not like Ganondorf Wasteland. This way? Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no, this is the crawl space. Which we are too big to fit into, so that's okay. The left uphill. Uphill? Uphill. Oh wait, no, I see it now. Never mind, thank you. There we go. It's been a while since I've been here. There we go. Uphill. Is uphill still here? That's where we're going. We're going uphill. Alright, so you said go left instead of right. Ignore the music. Skull... mad? Ah, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I wasn't selecting him, that's why. Behold, look at my chicken. What? It's not working. Bro's ignoring me. Oh! Kojiro? Why? Normally only a nice guy like me can tame you. Which means... You must be a nice guy. You must be. Please, Mr. Nice Guy, please. Deliver this stuff to the old hag in the potion shop in Kakariko Village. This will disappear if you take too long. Okay. Wait, hold on a second. Can't we just... Hold on. Oh, wait, no, it's a 3-minute. We can... Does the timer reset important? Don't warp. Aw, man, we can't warp? Man. Okay. I suggest using Epona. I will. I hope I get out of the forest quickly. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, wait, no. I went the wrong way. The timer hits 0 if you try warping. This is like a... Oh, wait, no, it's this way. It must be this way then. It's like in, Oh, no, we lost like 30 seconds. I'm assuming he can give you another one and this is not your only chance, right? Okay. And... Okay. Actually, let's get back out into the field. I'm just making sure to not waste time. Up, left, right. Okay. We'll go back out this way, where there's more space. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the timer hits 0 if you try warping. I guess it's one of those things. It's like how Animal Crossing, in Animal Crossing. Come on. What was it in Animal Crossing? Oh yeah, the turnips. I feel like I'm wasting time by not being able to cross the river. Oh no, hold on. I'm getting off the horse. We're losing time. We're losing time. I'm sorry, this is like when you like wait for a bus for so long when you're like, I could have just walked there. I could have just walked there. Yeah, you have to enter the post shop and head to the back of it. Yes! We've been through this before. I've been through this before, don't worry. Oh no, it's nighttime! Are we gonna be able to get into... Is the potion shop open at night? Oh no! It's not open, is it? We don't have time to go back. Oh, you gotta time this right, don't you? No! Which time with sun? True. Hold on. Where's the sun? Where's the sun? Will it reset? I mean, I guess we can try. Right, down, up, right, down. Right, down, up, right, down, up. Can't switch time in town, though. Can you? Hold on. No, it looks like you can. We're just gonna have to be quick about it. We have to be quick about it. Oh god, are we gonna be able to get off the hill in time? Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, I wish there was like a shortcut to teleport up. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We got like a whole 20 seconds. That's fine. We're in the shop. I don't think we need to use a hook shop. We need to go back here. And oh no, it was back here. It's in a separate building, wasn't it? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Please, please, please. No, 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 I missed the door! Okay. Oh. Did I get it? Oh. Oh! Oh! 1 second to spare. If my reflexes were any slower, I would have gotten sent back. Oh. Down to the last millisecond. Down to the deadline. Pro gamer egg. No, if I was pro gamer, I would have gotten here a lot faster. This is like barely good gamer egg. This was like passed with like a 51 egg. Oh yeah, I guess maybe that's different. Apparently in Canada, I learned later, in Canada, a passing grade in school is usually like 50 or higher, and apparently in the States it's like higher than that. It's like 70, 60 or 70 or higher or something. Yeah, I just passed. We just passed. You know, C's get degrees. Oh. You see that fool? Give this to him. It is the strongest medicine I've ever produced. However, this potion— oh, are you kidding me? Will not work on a monster. You don't know what's going on between this lady and that guy, but take it to the Lost Woods, okay. And they're gonna be like, by the way, this expires in 10 seconds. Okay. Okay, good. It looks like we're not on a strict time limit, okay. Exit and re-enter? Why? What for? Ooh. I don't have 100 rupees. I don't have 100 rupees. Do we need to go on another rupee hunt? The medicine will self-destruct in 10 seconds. I don't know. I feel like sometimes, to be fair, I've had that thought about food. Where, like, I'll be cooking and I'll, like, need to use, like, milk or something. And then I'll leave the milk on, like, the table, like, on the counter for, like, 10 minutes after I'm done using it. And then when I look at it and after that, I'm like, is it still drinkable? Is it still safe? Like, it's barely warmed up at all. Like, it's still, like, maybe like 1 degree warmer than it was in the fridge. Like, oh no. Is it still drinkable? Oh, I do that with meat so much. I'm like, will my meat become unsafe to eat if it is unrefrigerated between the grocery store and my house? The whole 10 minutes it takes to get there? How many golden spiders do you have? Good question. I think like 30 something. 26. That was close. It's fine. It takes some people like 45 minutes to get groceries home. Well, like, I remember at one point, I didn't buy meat for the longest time because I don't drive, and I'm like, what if the bus is late? What if it takes me longer than expected to get home? Especially in the summer. Like, I bought those, like, insulated grocery bags for that. I don't know if it's totally necessary, though. But I'm like, I don't know. What if it's, like, 30 degrees out? Like, surely the beef will not stay good in 30-degree weather if it's left out for more than, like, a few minutes, right? You can also use a glitch to farm 100 gold spider tokens. I don't know. Would that have been patched out for this version? Death Mountain Trail? Are we trying to get, if you're trying to get me to, get, the upgrade, I've already gotten the upgrade. I've gotten the upgrade, I've gotten all of these. Yeah. where am I going now? I guess I'll go back to the forest. Might as well. I'll go bring the guy his stuff. Like, I'm not on a time limit, but, like, it's not like I have anything else to do. You know? I have time to mess around. The house, I believe... The house that rewards you for more spider tokens, I believe gives you a new bottle. Ah, okay. I don't remember, where's the spider house in this game? I remember Majora's Mask had like a couple spider houses. I don't, has there been a spider house here? Oh, it's in Kakariko. Okay. Is he not around at night? Oh, who are you? That guy isn't here anymore. Anybody comes into the forest will be lost. Everybody will become a Stalfos. Everybody Stalfos. So, he's not here anymore. Everybody Stalfos. Okay. Was I too slow? Did he become a Stalfos? Would you like to see, medicine? He's not here. Okay. That medicine is made of forest mushrooms. Give it back. Do I trust you? Do I trust you? Everybody Stalfos, yeah. Everybody do the Stalfos. Everybody Stalfos. Everybody Stalfos. Everybody. Yes, do we trust this child? Do we trust little Miss Everybody Stalfos? Everybody Stalfos. Everybody Stalfos. Everybody Stalfos. Everybody? Everybody Stalfos. Literally everybody Stalfos. The sassy lost child is progress essential. Okay, you know what? Fine. I will give you everybody Stalfos. You returned the odd potion and got the poacher saw. The young punk guy must have left this behind. Heh. Are you going to be 2? Are you going to everybody Stalfos? Alright, what do we do with this, though? Is there any poacher saw? Oh, I can equip this? What does it do, though? Okay. I'm trying to think. Do I see anybody around here cutting down trees? I mean, I guess everybody's Stalfos, but, like, I don't know what to do with that information. You become a Stalfos? You become a Stalfos. Everybody becomes a Stalfos. Everybody Stalfos. It is what it is, you know? One day you too. Everyone's gonna Stalfos, you know? Best name, but Malin's father gives you a bottle if you beat a little minigame as Child Link. I think I already have 2. I think I'm good with that. There are no Stalfos lumberjacks. They lack the hand coordination. I mean, you saw how skinny that guy was. There's no way he was lifting that. Everybody Stalfos. Let's see. Life's certainties of life, death, taxes, and Stalfos. Yep. Everybody Stalfos. Everybody Stalfos. Happens to everybody. Happens to the best of us. Have you done the minigame in Lawn Ranch? Lawn Ranch. Ranch. The ranch. Let's go to the ranch. Let's have some ranch dressing. Ranch. It's like I went to a restaurant that had scrambled egg once because there was a typo on their menu. I'm kind of sad. They fixed their menu. The last time I went there, they had a new one. They fixed the typo. I'm a little sad. I can't have scrambled egg anymore. Okay, where do I go now? Maybe I go back to Kakariko? Oh yeah, if the axe belonged to the guy, then I'm sure his sister will know what to do with it. Like, he's peak silliness right now. The office life is taking its toll. I don't know, am I that silly? I don't think I'm that much sillier than usual. I think I might be talking a little louder. I don't think I'm that much sillier. Carpenters moved to the valley. Ah, yes, the carpenter. Oh, wait, weren't there carpenters? Oh yeah, the Gerudo Valley, right? Because they got kidnapped. They got kidnapped, and then they had to go. We had to save them, and they had to go while they were standing in jail. Okay, I remember that. Let's try and remember which way Gerudo Valley is. Hold on. I remember you can't go all the way on your horse because there's like a big broken bridge. So it's like, we can't cross here. We need to go on the bridge. Actually, I should probably, save. I just realized I have not done that the entire time. It's over yonder, you know. In yonder direction. Speaking of Grandma, any new updates? Not particularly. Haven't been able to visit for a little while. I should probably go tell her I have a job now. I know recently, okay. There was something, I wish I could post a picture, but unfortunately it would be like super mega doxing. But, okay, so my grandpa used to he used to donate to a whole bunch of charities, right? Before he passed away. And I remember that, every so often we got a lot of mail that still has his name on it because he donated to so many places that, it would be unreasonable for us to try and, go back and, inform all these places that he's passed away and you don't need to send us letters anymore. But I don't know, there was one that I thought it was, especially funny that we got the other day. That it was just, I can't remember what the wording was. It was something like, can we count on you this year? And I'm like, no, unfortunately, I don't think you can. I don't think you can. Can we count on hearing from you this year? It's like, I don't think you will. I don't think you will. Ah, I see, they rebuilt the bridge. Let's see. I heard you saved my men. When they returned, we built this bridge. Look at this. Isn't it a fine bridge? They may be wimpy carpenters, but once they all got together, they got the job done. Okay, do you know anything about this? Hey, that saw! It's mine! But I thought I left that saw with my old lady. Lady? Oh well. My big Goron tool broke, so I was going to Goron City to get it repaired. Your coming here is great time. Will you give me my saw? Yes, I will. Good kid, thanks. I'm sorry I can't give you something in as good a return, but take this anyway. Broken Goron sword. Okay, let's go to the Gorons. Wait, if he left it with this woman, is this woman stuck in the forest? How did we get our hands on this? Anyway, we're getting back on our horse. He's married to a Stalfos now, yeah. His wife is a Stalfos. Everybody's Stalfos. You're so right. Everybody's Stalfos. Oh, hold on. Oh wait, no, we can't jump off the cliff. Ah! There we go. Alright, we can't jump off a cliff. We have to go down the normal way. Which way was the normal way? Ah, this way. I think his wife's in Kakariko Village, but I never thought about that. Yeah. Like, maybe she gave it to the guy who went into the Lost Woods, and then he got lost, and then, you know, everybody's Stalfos. And then that's how it got left behind, but, like, why would he bring it there? Why would he not just, like, leave it in his house, you know? Epona's niece. She's not trained for this. Oh, right, we need to go to the Gorons, which are... Which way are the Gorons? Ah, they're up here. Oh wait, no, we need to go back to Kakariko anyway. Okay. I don't think Hyrule's progressive enough to recognize the legality of Constitution worker Stalfos marriage. Well, hold on. If everybody becomes Stalfos, then a Stalfos is just like a person that is no longer a person, right? Surely that wouldn't affect, like, the legality of your marriage, right? Although, I don't know. NiceEggy, my beloved. Hi, Kural. If everyone's Stalfos, nobody's Stalfos. Well, it's like, I don't know. Is this working like death logic? Like, I guess, I guess if you're married and then your partner dies, you are technically no longer married, right? So, like, does it work like that? When everybody's Stalfos, are they considered dead or alive? Ganon went to the Lost Forest when he too becomes Stalfos. This is how we can beat Ganon, without having to fight him. We just lure him into the Lost Forest for long enough, and then, you know, everybody's Stalfos. I guess Link would become Stalfos too, so I guess maybe that's not really a solution. Everybody's Stalfos. Everybody's Stalfos. Stalfos don't poop, so dead? Okay. But, like, everybody's Stalfos? No, at least when we're done here, at least we might be able to afford, we might actually be able to afford that, 100... What was that, 100 rupee potion? Yeah, Ganondorf Skull Kid. That's what the Master Sword is. It turns people into Stalfos super fast and seals the darkness in the Stalfos form. But yeah, but then it can do that to anybody, though. I need to go talk to a Goron. Like, just any of them. I guess. Here we go. I don't think you understand. It's all Stalfos. All the way down. Just all Stalfos. Know how hard it is to keep my mouth shut about Zelda lore? Is there something about Stalfos that you'd like to share with the class? Thank you, Eggy. Okay. Do you have anything to say about this? No. Okay. I guess they said I need to show it to, like, Big Goron. Maybe if I need to go talk to the leader. Not that he would necessarily know much about making swords, but you never know. Where is he? Hello. Do you know anything about this? No, I guess not. Okay. You got ate by the dragon, remember? Did we not save him? Okay, hold on. Hello, look at... No? Okay. You need a bigger Goron. True. They did ask for Big Goron. Let's go find a bigger Goron. These are just like normal sized Gorons. We need the biggest Goron we can find. Oh no, no, we're not going there right now. We don't need to everybody Stalfos. We're good. Would Goron become very large Stalfos? Stalfos rock type? Are you a big Goron? Hello, are you big? I think you might just be Goron. No. Oh, there's a spider behind us. How do we get this? Oh, wait, no, hold on. Wait, no, hold on. That was the wrong thing. Should be able to get it from here, right? We didn't get it. We just. Okay, hold on. There we go. Oh, cool. Okay. We got it midair. That's fine. That's fine. Still doesn't tell us where the big Goron is. Where's Big Goron? Let's see. Are you in here? No, this is fire. Where everything is on fire. I don't think we're gonna find him here. Gotta climb the mountain? I gotta climb the mountain? Am I not already on the top of the mountain? Do I have to go back in the temple? Is that where I'm gonna find him? Nope. Oh, okay, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. He's not in the fire temple? Oh, wait, no, I'm remembering something else. Hold on. I have to climb all the way out of here. All the way back out. Hold on, it wasn't this way. I hope the bridge doesn't catch on fire. Oh, that's the wrong button! Hold on. There we go. It's at the top of the volcano. Ah, okay. Hold on, I think I remember where I need to go. I have to get out of Goron City. I have to escape Goron City. Boing, 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 boing. How do I escape Goron City? I think it was this way. Nope, that's not. It's not that way. I mean, that is an escape. It's not the one I'm looking for. No, we need to be going up, not down. Boing, 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 boing. If I was married to, like, Sazora to a Hylian seems legal, why wouldn't construction worker stealth was marriage be legal? I don't know, because, like, the Zora are very much sentient, right? I imagine it would be the same with, like, the Gorons, right? Because, like, they can speak to Link, and they have bodies that seem to work similarly to his, right? Like, they eat different things, but, like, they still have to eat. And they still seem to have all the same, like, you know, ability to be intelligent. Ah, Death Mountain Trail. Here we go. Let's. Oh yeah, okay. I see something up there that looks like it could be a big Goron. Ah, are you a big Goron? No, you're just a rock. I'm not very smart. Hold on. Here we go. This is probably what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, and then there was this whole thing. Oh, are you kidding me? Hold on. Excuse me. Pardon me. Rude. Rude. And, okay, yeah, I can stop on top of this rock. Probably get the other one from down here too, right? Yeah, you definitely can. There we go. Link loves fish woman, does he? You ask a good question. I mean, to be fair, Link seems to make the same face at almost every woman, so I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure he seems to have a strong preference. Oh, head to the right. Oh, wait, no, that's a crater. You're right. That's not where Goron Man would be. Ah, there he is. Oh, yeah, the big Goron. He's a pretty big Goron. Hello, sir. Look at my sword. That broken knife is surely my work. I really want to repair it, but because of yesterday's eruption, my eyes are irritated. Are you gonna make me go get water? There are fine eye drops in Zora's domain. You will find them if you go see King Zora. Okay, I'm not walking there. Go get the eye drops. A prescription? Okay, okay, we can probably just warp there, right? It's probably faster. A down, right, left. Okay. Oops. A down. There we go. Yes, you have to get him a prescription. Okay. Prescription time. This is, I think... I mean, I guess prescriptions must exist in Zelda, but I feel like this is like the first time I've ever actually seen, like, them get specifically called out. Okay, hold on. I think I need to put on my oiter. I put on my denim again. And also boots. Clank. Evening. Eggployment? Congratulations. Yes! I am eggployed. I have a full-time job that will pay me. Is this the water temple or is this... This is the water temple. Never mind. Let me go to the other one. Yay, eggployment. Yes, I have a job in an office. I sit in a chair at a desk. I have a commute. I have coworkers. I will be eggployed for the foreseeable future. As this is a permanent position. I'm currently being trained on how to use software. Am I? It's down here, right? So we went all the way around, and I'm like, no, it's not there. Oh wait, no, is it this way? I think it might be up this way. Or no, this is just land. How do I get to Zora's domain again? Am I a fool? Oh no, it's down here. Never mind. I was heading the right way. Okay. Can I not enter it? Hold on. Oh, it's the building next to the bridge. Nope, that's the temple again. Is it not this one? Oh, you have to go through Hyrule Field. Ah, okay, yeah. I don't know why I thought you could get to it through the lake. Let me just take off my giant clank boots. I'll probably need to wrap up soon, because I'm looking at the time, and I'm like, ooh! The downside to being eggployed is that I have to go to bed at a reasonable hour. Because I have been not doing that. I have not been doing that for the previous few nights, and I have been going ooh 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 all day. I go to work and I look at computer and I'm like ooh ooh ooh. I am falling asleep. I can't be falling asleep. I just started here. They're gonna be mad at me. Terrible first impression. Oh, right, you had to, like, go through here. Was it here? Hold on. Oh, wait, no, it was up here. No, that... Hold on. Zora's domain. Oh, right, okay, so it was all the way that way. I'm calling my horse. Oops, frozen. What? Oops. There we go. I think I can jump over this. Yeah, there we go. Like, what is the purpose of those fences? Are they just there to, like, make your horse riding life more difficult? What are they trying to keep out? Because I'm pretty sure even if you go back, they're still there. So I don't think it's necessarily like a Ganondorf edition or anything. Okay, so it's somewhere around this way, I think. No, that's Kakariko. Hold on. Oh, right, no, you have to follow the river. Okay, I remember now. Get out of my way! I'm in the water. Leave me alone. Should I have boots for this? No, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. We have to go get some prescriptions. You know, I feel like this is the first time I've ever... Like, I know that, like, doctors must give prescriptions in this universe. But, like... For what purpose? Are there, like, controlled substances in Hyrule? Oops, okay. Well, I don't think that was the right way anyway, it's fine. At least you don't get, like, immediate... I feel like when you're, like, small Link, I feel like you would get, like, immediately dragged down the river, which I think I appreciate that it doesn't do to you as an adult. Yes, up here. I remember. There we go. This is how we get in. We still have to play... Do we have to play it again? Do we have to play it again to get in? What's been your lunch this week? I don't know. It's more like just like a bunch of loosely collected foods that are together form lunch. Hello, Kengi. Hello, Kengi. Welcome, Raiders. Zelda, yeah. I am doing errands. I am doing errands. I have to go pick up eye drops, Zora eye drops for a giant Goron. With a prescription, because apparently prescriptions are like a thing in Hyrule. I don't know. Does that make potions like over-the-counter medicines, or does that make them more like energy drinks? Hello, sir. I have prescription. Give me eye drops. But yes, welcome Kengi and Raiders. I am NiceEggy. I'm nice and I'm an Eggy. And right now I am playing Zelda, but I also do lots of other things. Mostly Mahjong, but like that's another thing. That's another thing. Red potion can't be fully free and legal, or doctors would be out of business. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. That's what I was thinking. Like, but maybe red potion is more like energy drinks, right? Like maybe that's more like having like a Red Bull or something. You might say we have them. You might say we don't. We do have the ingredients. You take the ingredients to the doctor at the lake laboratory. Oh my god. Need to deliver them fresh. Oh, right. Okay, how much time are you giving me? How much time are you giving me? Okay, deliver it while it's cold. Okay, I got 3 minutes. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. I think we can exit out this way, right? We should be able to exit out this way. Oh wait, no, this doesn't go- does this go to the lake? Hold on, does this go to the lake? Where are we? Like on the map. Wrong way, wrong way. Oh no, I wasted like 20 seconds. Oh no, it's gonna be another one that's like down to the minute, isn't it? How do we go to the lake again? Do I have to put on the shoes? Hold on. It's been a while. It's been a while. Oh wait, is it this way? Is it this way? No, hold on. Hold on. I need time to think. Need time to think with my eggy brain. Oh yeah, did we shout out Kengi? Did I miss it? Did we shout out Kengi when I wasn't looking? If we didn't shout out Kengi, can we shout out Kengi? This doesn't go to the lake. This doesn't go to the lake. Does the high dive area go to the lake? Oh no, our knees! Okay. Oh wait, it does go to. Oh no, it doesn't go to. It goes to the lake, but it's frozen, isn't it? Yeah, let me just shout out myself. Oh right, I forgot you're a mo. Oh no! Okay, hold on. There's gotta be another way. You have to take the long way. Oh no! Oh no! There is no other way. Wait, so I have to go all the way back out, and then, oh, I've lost so much time already. So, wait, do I have to go all the way out, then all the way down the river, and into the lake? Oh, there's not gonna be time for that. There's not gonna be time for that. Oh no, yeah, we're not gonna make it there in a minute. Okay, hold on. Let's just go down the river. Yeah, we're not making it there. We're not making it there. That is not happening. Come on, carry me faster. I was saying earlier, I'm glad the river doesn't like sweep you down completely anymore, like it does when you're a kid. But unfortunately, I guess this is the downside, is that. Oh wait, no, hold on. We're speeding up. We're speeding up. We're gaining speed. Okay. Oh, but like, isn't? Hold on. Where's the lake? The lake is like all the way down at the other end, isn't it? Oh no, yeah, that's impossible. 20 seconds in a prayer. Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening. That's not happening. Close. That was not close. I know I made it down with like 1 second left the other time. I think if I hadn't wasted a bunch of time figuring out how to get out of it, yeah, this is not happening. That's not happening. Am I just gonna get like catapulted back? I'll keep running until the end, but I accept my fate. Okay, yeah, good. Okay, warps me right back. Okay. Sorry, Mr. King. Can I have another? Can I have another frog, please? Okay. Yeah, I'll just respawn you back. Okay, let's go. Let's take a frog. At least we know where we're going now, so it should be a bit easier. And I can call. We'll waste less time, and I can call my horse. If you L-target and walk backwards, you can actually run faster. I don't know what you're trying to get me to do, but I'm not falling for it. I also don't think there's anything I can L-target on that will get me there fast enough, though. Oh yeah, just targeting and walking backwards is faster than even rolling? What would I target, though? Like anything? 2 minutes. That's more than enough time to call our horse. Let's get out of the river. Horse! Horse, 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 horse. Horse, 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 horse. Okay. Come on. I'm not getting any younger here. Go, 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 go. Okay, it's gonna be a fence to jump, so I can't get 2 carrots with it. Okay, we're making good time. We're making good time. Yeah, we're making good time. We're making good time. Oh, we should be able to jump this. Can we jump this? Oh, yes. Yes! Do those just exist specifically for making this quest more difficult? Here we go. The scientist is in here, right? He's in here, I think. Okay. We're down to the minute again. A little less so. A little less so. How do I get into the house again? Uh-oh. I forgot how to get into the house. Is it from this side? Is it from inside the lake? Oh, no, it's from here. Oh. Frog. Wait, hold on. Frog. Is this not the guy? I'm locked on. I'm locked on. Sir? Hello there, son. I'm researching the process of making medicine by mixing Lake Hylia's water with various unusual compounds. Perhaps you've Yes. Yes, okay. Yes. Okay, now accept my frog. Oh, wow! I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since Sora's domain froze over. These eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight I will cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. Ahoy, hoy, hoo, hoy, hoy. Ahoy, hoy, hoo, hoy, hoy. Ahoy, hoy, hoo, hoo, hoy. Okay. Did he say thank you to King Zora? Oh yeah, these are for making Bigoron's eye drops? Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. Ahoy, hoy, 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 hoy. Ahoy, hoy, hoo, hoy, hoy. Okay. Now, when I take us back to Bigoron, is this gonna be the last part of the quest? Because it is past 10:30, but if I can just finish it up, then I think that should be good for tonight. Oh, does somebody preserve it? It won't last long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. Oh, God. Another one. Oh, we got 4 minutes. Okay. But, like, Death Mountain's a lot further. It's fine. We have a horse. She is still here, right? Where's our horse? Okay, she is still here. Come on, come on, come on. Look. Why are we stuck here? Oh. Are you kidding me? Oh, they put that there just to make me angry. Yeah, the run is still long. And you gotta, like, jump these. There we go. Okay. Yeah, they put that there just to make me mad. Oh, and I still have to get to the top of the mountain, right? Like, it's not just getting to Kakariko. I have to, like, actually, like... Oh, no, 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 no! Oh. Ruined the run. We ruined the run. Trolling Eggy with invisible fences. I know! Again, like I said before, what is the point of these? What are we protecting from? Hold on. Thank you to whoever just sprouted. I'm too locked in to read your name. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. We can't take our horse up to the mountain, can we? I don't suppose we can. Okay. We got 2 minutes. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna slow us down. That's gonna slow us down. We haven't encountered any major setbacks, only minor ones. So we should be able to do this. Oh god, don't beep at me like that. I don't know if rolling actually makes you go faster. Yeah, like it feels like it would, but I don't, you're right. I don't know if it does. Okay. Get out of the way, crab. I'm on a very important mission. Oh, and I gotta worry about these guys too. This nonsense. Oh wait, no, I had to go up this way. Oh, no! Okay, no, it's fine. We got time. We got time. I think that's the last of it too. Rolling is fast. Okay, so rolling does actually make you faster. I just don't know if it's like, is the time difference really gonna be made up for it when it comes to like what you have to do after? Because like, I feel like it's like, yeah, he rolls, but there's still like a, what? Like there's still a second of recovery, right? What? What is happening? Am I stupid? Hold on. What? This worked earlier. What? Roll off? I didn't have to do that earlier, though. Why did I have to do it now? Oh no, I'm gonna have to go up the wall, don't I? Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, there's gonna be spiders there again, too, isn't there? Use your hookshot? What for? For the spiders? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh, no. Ugh, it's too late. Okay. You know what? I think I might have to stop here for tonight because I do have to go to bed at a responsible time. I do have to shower and make lunch, and I do have to go to bed at a responsible time. I'm sorry. I have to be responsible, Eggy. Otherwise, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and I'm gonna go ooh. And if I get too ooh, then I'm gonna be bad at my job, and then they're gonna regret hiring me. I'm gonna go ooh. But let's write a diary so we remember what we're doing. Let's remember what we're doing. Okay, what's today? Today's May the 6th. 6th, 2026. Real quick. Dear Eggy, today we did a bunch of side quests. Right now you are almost done with one, but that means that you need to get to Death Mountain as quickly as humanly possible. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Ahoy hoy. I think that's the last part of the side quest. After that, you might be able to go and beat Ganondorf and maybe beat the game, question mark? Wow! Okay. This week has been tiring, but that is to be expected for the first week of EGGY work. I will simply have to get better about going to bed on time, but I'm sure that will get easier the longer I work. Wow! Okay. Then, after the side quest, you can check out Lon Lon Ranch and the Chicken Lady as a kid to see if you've gotten bottles from them. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm sure we can probably beat Ganon without a third bottle. That's probably fine. Like I said, I'm not trying to 100% this one. I know I was trying to 100% Majora's Mask, but I don't think I'm going to try and 100% this one. Okay. Does anyone have anything that they would like to remind themselves of for next week? Any reminders you would like to leave yourselves? I don't think I have anything to remind myself. I don't have any reminders for next week. Next week is going to be a lot like this week, except it's going to be next week. EGGY is awesome and I enjoy her streams. Okay, Boothberry would like to be reminded that EGGY is awesome and they enjoy her streams. That's what eggployment is like. Each week, like the last of the next. Yeah, again, it's eggployment. I don't know. When I was a kid, okay, I can't talk. I can't talk because then I'm gonna stream for another hour, and then that's gonna be a problem for me. But like, I don't know. When I was a kid, I was like, I always thought it was weird. I'm like, okay, so you're in elementary school, and then you like work in but like, you know, you do elementary school so you can go to high school. Then in high school, you try to do good in high school so you can get to good university. Then you go to university so you can get your degree, and then you go to work, and then what? And then what? Please remind me to start packing. Of course. Do9 would like to be reminded to start packing. Ark of Jonah would like to be reminded to not forget to attend EGGY stream next Wednesday. Okay. Anything else? Sorry, I don't want to rush you guys. Going once. Going twice. Sold to eggplants. There we go. Yes, have a nice and good week. Can't think of anything. I hope you have a good week. Have a nice and good week. From EGGY. And let me save that. Sold the eggplant in the front. There we go. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And congrats on getting eggployment. Thank you. Let me see who's rateable right now. Yes, I hope eggployment... This eggployment feels more sustainable. Like, it's full-time. And I will be doing this for the foreseeable future, but it feels more sustainable. It's much closer, the commute's less difficult. It's hard to say what the job, like, in terms of how demanding it is, but, like, it seems doable for now, right? And the fact that it's closer just kind of helps. Because, like, I think a big part of previous EGGY job was that, like, whenever there was something that I didn't like, having the long commute made it worse, right? Because it's like, it's not just like, oh, this job is annoying. It's like, I spent 2 hours on a bus for this? Like, it felt worse. It feels worse when the commute's long, you know? Okay, let's see who's on. Grimmy's on, Primrose is on, Eripe's on, Odessa's on, Big Ham's on, Vanilla's on. Ooh, Lapin is on and is doing Breath of the Wild. Wow, guys, Lapin is retro gaming. She's retro gaming. She's playing Breath of the Wild. She's retro gaming. Okay, we'll raid Lappin. Let me just see where she's at because I'm stuck in the advertising zone. Let me just wait for that to load in. How far into the advertising zone are we? Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we'll raid into Lappin. He's retro gaming. Breath of the Wild is new, guys. Breath of the Wild is new. Okay. Right. Lapon Katsu. There we go. What are we gonna say? What are we gonna say? Egg. Let's just go eggployed raid. Eggployed. We are eggployed. But yes, I should be seeing you next week for Zhong. I'm sorry for not doing Zhong on Monday, but I was just getting into the swing of things. Next week I will try and be better about sleeping on time, so I will be less sleepy and I'll be able to do streams. I'll be able to do my streams properly. Thanks for streaming, thanks for coming. Everybody Stalfos. Everybody Stalfos. But yes, thank you for being here. Thank you for being nice and good. I will see you later. And until then, au revoir. Bye-bye.